Have you been wondering how you can use the ES Plus calculator in your mathematics examination in order not to be beaten by time, in order for you to beat the time, not the time to beat you? Hi, your man is it's your man Adam, and in today's tutorial we are going to dive into how we can use the ES Plus calculator in our mathematics examination. So without wasting time, let's dive into the video. Here we go. So we have some questions here, about 4 questions from 51 to 54. The others were dealt with in my previous video, and the link will keep in the description. You can go and watch the playlist for more. Alright, so the question says that which of the following correctly describe the set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here is not calculator work, that's the first question, but the following ones we are going to use calculator. So you want to look at each of the points individually and pick out the correct one. Now I say that the set of whole numbers less than 6. Look at this set. 0 is a whole number, but it's not inside, and it's also less than 6. So all these numbers are less than 6, which is correct, and they are whole numbers, but 0 is not there, which makes what? Not correct. So I is out of the story. X is less than or equal to 5. So which is saying that the value of x, these are values of x, which is either less than or equal to 5, so which is 2. Where x is a natural number, so all these are also what? Natural numbers. Now when we come to the I, it says that x lies between 1 and 5. So it's true. But the other statement, where x is a real number, so if x is a real number, then it means that there are a lot of values that lies between 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 0.5, 1.5, 2. So there are real numbers inside there which are not inside this set. Okay, that makes the last statement also invalid. So our right answer here is only I, and that is option C. Okay, so you have to differentiate and pick out the wrong one so that you can let the correct one stand aside. Now the 52 says that which of the following fraction lies between 2/3 and 3/4? Lies between. So once you have seen this, it's talking about the midpoint theorem, or the middle. We call the midpoint theorem. So they want the number that's inside the middle, and all you have to do is add these two numbers and divide by 2, so you can get the middle one. Add the two numbers, divide by 2, so you can get what is inside them. Here we can now use the calculator. So you type 2/3 multiply, so plus 3/4. You press the equal sign. Now you have 17/12. This is the total 42. Now we divide this by 2 to get the number that is in the middle. So divide this by 2, and your correct answer is 17/24, which is the option D. So you find the sum and divide by 2 to get what is in the middle. Because when you are dividing value by 2, it means you are getting what is in the middle of that value, or you are dividing the value into 2 equal parts. Alright. So then we get the 53. Express in standard form the value of this. So you are looking for it in the standard form, and all you have to do is to change your calculator to the standard form. You can equally type the question finished before you do that. Alright, but let's change it. You do that by pressing Shift and Note, and choose the option 7. Hit the sign. Then here it's asking for the number of values that will be your standard form. So looking at this, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 values in all of them. So therefore we use what? The number 4. After that, we now type in the question. Now take note of this question very well. What is coming to happen here? So you know that whether when you are answering the examination question, you will be very strict about your answers or you be flexible about your answers. Let's see whether the answer will be found inside here. So we have our 6.2 times 10 exponent -8. I use the arrow key to go down, times 10 exponent -5. And come down, use the down arrow key here to come down. Now 4.8 multiplying 10 exponent -9. And you press the equal sign. So this is the right answer according to this question. But this answer is not inside the option. The answer is to be this if you want to do it in the start note. 1.292 times 10 exponent -4 is the right answer to this question. It is not in the option. Please, if you know the correct answer, you can put it in the comment section, or you know why the answer is not there in the comment section. But I'm going to explain that. So in their book, the correct option is B. The correct option is B, 6.458. And I've realized that this answer will only be gotten when there's 5 at the top. So I assume that here, after 6.2, maybe there's another multiplication. 5 is now multiplying this. So 6.2 times 10 is -8, and then times 5 times 10 is -5. When you have this, then you have the value that they want, right? 6.458, which is the option B, and that is why they have that option. But the 5 is not there, which means that the correct answer would not be inside here. So my advice would be that if you are dealing with the objective question and you are dealing with the answer sheet, one, you can write the answer at the back and skip. You don't shade it. You just write the correct answer at the back, or you shade this correct answer, the one you have seen. You shade it. Meanwhile, you know that it's wrong, but you shade it. But if it is writing, you have to work, or it is not in the shading sheet, you can write the correct answer inside there and you mark correct. Please, if this is your first time of hitting my channel, don't forget to give me a like, share to bless your friend, and subscribe so that YouTube will promote my videos to a lot of audience. And once again, hit that notification bell if you don't want to miss any of my videos. Now the last one says that you should find this and for it to trace significant figures. So all you have to do is to type in the values. So we have 0.0395387. It is giving me the start point, but the thing is quite 3 significant figures, not in the start point. So you press shift and mode, and you can see fix. That's 6. You press 6 and choose the number of values you convert to. Alright. So I'm going to choose, and then the other answer is now 0.035. So when you're looking at it, 0 is not a significant figure. 0 is not significant. That's why somebody tells you that you are nothing before the decimal point. It's a great thing to ask questions about. So here the decimal point, the significant figures are starting from 395,387. So we should do like 3 significant figures. So we have 395,3. So this is the 3 significant figures. So but 0 is part. That's why we have to add it and put it inside the fixed value when we are putting it inside to make 4. Now if this 3 was up to 6 or 5, then it would have rounded up to the 6, the 5 get made to 6, but it's not up. Please don't forget once again to give me a subscribe, and I have released a book on Amazon, Mastering Your Mathematics. You can go and get it for yourself. And another one is The Genius Within. The Genius Within. And all of them